Nearly 6,700 acres, 10,000 homes, 700,000 square feet of commercial space, a hotel and a school. Sounds like the beginning of a nice town, doesn't it? Till you consider that I am talking about the Kingston development. And where is the Kingston development? Well, it's going to be basically in the middle of Corkscrew Swamp. And what's so important about this area? It is literally one of the last strongholds of Florida Panthers. Look at where this is going on this map versus panther sightings in this area. Environmental groups have been fighting for a long time to stop this from happening. There are an estimated at the high end to be about 250 Florida Panthers left in the wild. Each Florida Panther male needs about 200 square miles to range for its territory. And there's very few places left where Panthers don't have to worry about run-ins with vehicles. Now, according to the FWC, a bad year for car mortalities in Panthers is about 30. Which means on a bad year, upwards of 10% of the population can be killed by vehicles. Do you want to hear what U.S. Fish and Wildlife says are acceptable estimates for amount of panthers killed a year just by this development? 3 to 24. But shoving 10,000 homes, regardless of how environmentally friendly Camerata Companies says it's going to be, they claim that they're going to put millions of dollars into restoration efforts in the area and plant millions of trees, apparently. What happens when there's a panther walking around in these neighborhoods? Do you think the people are going to be okay with that and will just let it happen? No. What do you think's happening with black bears right now? The argument is that there are too many black bears and they're getting into people's trash, and if a black bear comes up and is taking your trash and is acting violent, you can shoot it. What happens if a Florida panther comes up and starts trying to take somebody's cat off of their porch? You don't think that people are going to try to shoot that panther? All of this just goes to show you that it's not just our local government. The lawsuit against this went to a federal level in the hopes that U.S. Fish and Wildlife would safeguard imperiled species such as the Florida panther or the eastern indigo snake, amongst other animals that live in this area. And even though in the past the courts have agreed that there is environmental concern here, rulings this year have just been a complete about-face. This development is estimated to take upwards of 25 to 30 years to complete. And that entire time, more cars on the roads, construction, more just people in general will be in this critical panther habitat, which apparently is going to have no effect on the populations of these animals. And they'll say that every single time another development like this pops up. And they'll chip away until there's nothing left. If you want to figure out how you can be a part of the fight to keep wild Florida wild, comment Florida Keepers down below and check out our website, floridakeepers.com, and we'll get you involved.